Hey, so it's been about 2 weeks or so, or maybe right around there, since I've installed a spiderweb shade with the hardtop, and I gotta say, I think it's working well. I was able to resolve the problem of the sagginess. If you take a look here, I'm kind of panning around. It's not sagging nearly as much as it was before. So the way that I fixed that was I actually moved the installation of the front spider ball here all the way far forward. I'm going to take the driver's side freedom top off in just a second to show you that. But by moving that forward and kind of routing it through the channel, it helped a lot with keeping this taut. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the driver's side freedom panel now. And one other thing I want to mention too, those of you with the hardtop, these screw-in things, you don't have to put them in. A friend of mine in my Jeep group here told me that you don't have to run with these in. They're really only for if you're going to be putting the hardtop on while the rest of the tops is off. So I guess putting the freedom tops on, I mean. So you don't have to roll with them on. I've not had them in for the last couple of weeks, and no issues with rain or leaks or anything like that, so you don't need to put those in. I keep them in my center console. Now, I'm going to try to do this with one hand because I'm in a Lowe's parking lot right now. But I wanted to shoot this video, and I figured, you know what, I'll just do it now. I'm going to try to show you how to remove the driver's side freedom top with the spiderweb shade installed. So what I do is I'll come kind of behind this, just to point out here. Here's the driver's door. And I'll come behind this spider ball thing. And if I pull this down, you can kind of see. It's really tough to see, but there's the first bracket, the thing. So I will loosen that. Then I'll come over here, pull the shade out, and do this one. My apologies in advance for the bad camera work. Okay. Then the one in the middle. Now, bear in mind, I do have the driver and passenger spider balls not installed when I have the hardtop on. And then this one, I just kind of come around, and it does slightly complicate the process when you're doing these with the shade install, but it's not that big a deal once you do it a couple times. Okay, so here is freedom top is loose now, and I'm just gonna, I'll pull it off here. Hang on a second. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out was that one in the middle, I just don't even bother with it, because when I put it back on, it kind of lines itself up. So I don't even need to loosen it when I take this off. I just take the top right off, and when I line it back up, it goes right back in. So I'm just gonna pull this off for a second. Okay, so we got the freedom top off now, and I'm just going to show you what I did here. So this is the front left spider ball. I kind of routed it underneath this fabric here and within this plastic channel. I don't know if there's any better way I can show you that, but it just kind of comes around here, and I kind of pulled this back. You can probably see it here. Kind of pulled that back and routed it that way. So by putting it in there, it keeps it pretty taut, so it prevents the sagging, and it works pretty well. So just wanted to post this little update about the spiderweb shade. I'm really enjoying it. Definitely not going to be returning it or getting rid of it. A couple days I drove around with the roof completely off, and it's very nice on the hot day and on hot days. And in Texas here, it's going to get even hotter, so it's going to be nice to drive around with. So I highly recommend it. So now I'm going to put the freedom top back on, because it looks like it is going to rain pretty soon. So I'll keep filming for that, and just going to point out one more time kind of what this looks like. And again, my apologies for the bad camera work. I am doing this one-handed. So let me hold on one second. I'm just going to put the phone down. Again, my apologies for the bad camera work. Maybe I'll edit this part out, maybe not, who knows. So I'm just going to show this part. So you see that part right there, I'm just kind of lining it up, that middle kind of clasp. I'm just sort of lining it up, and it'll just sort of work once everything is all said and done. Also, when putting the Freedom Top back on, what I find it helpful to do, I use this peg right here. I use as a kind of, I line it up with this hole in the frame, and that's sort of my guide to know that I've got the Freedom Top lined up correctly. So what I'll do is I'll pull this down in here and kind of make sure that this gets routed around the spiderweb shade to make sure that that's kind of in correctly. And then this, again, I lined it up using, where is it? Yeah, lined it up using this this peg right here, and that middle one just latches itself on. It kind of takes care of itself. I don't even need to worry about it. So there's the update, and I'm just going to go back, tighten everything, and go get it Lowe's what I came here for. And thanks for watching.